Peace. Perspective drives performance. Perspective. The angle or direction in which a person looks at an object or a point of view. How you think or how you see things. How you view life. Performance is the energy and effort towards the completion of a task or a duty. Right? Why you do what you do. If you're looking at justice, right? Justice is a reward or penalty for one's ways and actions. You're going to be rewarded for what you do, or you're going to be penalized for everything you do. We talking about every day at all times, even when no one is looking, right? You think because you're in the public or someone's looking and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I did this. And you want the reward because someone's seeing you. That's cute. However, the real reward is when no one is looking, because then you're not driven by someone giving you the motivation to do it at that time, right? So when no one is around and you still have that same energy or effort, that's when it really matters. Not when someone is around, not just when someone is around, but every day at all times, even when no one is looking. How you think creates how you feel. How you feel creates an emotion. An emotion creates a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. You have to think in order to do. You're not just going to do without thinking. So when you think of a job or a task, let's say, you want to go to school. You think about going to school. You know that when you go to school to get a degree, that the amount of income that job or career is going to generate, the income, you know how that's going to make you feel with that type of income. So the emotion is going to be, you're happy that you're doing something that you love and you get paid to do it. So the vibration is the energy. The energy is how you're going to wake up every single day and do. So when you think about going to work every day, you feel good about doing something that you love. So the energy when you wake up every single day, you're going to do it. So when you're going to school and you want to attract things to you. So I want to go to school and I say, man, who do I know that goes to school? So I want my mind or someone to think or see, or I want to think or be around someone who's going to school. So I see someone and say, oh yeah, I'm going to school for the same thing that you're going, that I'm going to. So now we're both going or have the same ideas to go to the same school or to school for the same thing. So now that presented itself after I thought about wanting to go to school. So now by getting in connection with this person, they say, hey, Lavelle, do you know about any grants or programs that's going on right now that will help? And I say, oh, no, I don't. So then they connect me with the resources or the person that has the connection or resources that's going to help benefit me, or to help with the funding, so that way I can save some money and still go to school and get the job done. So that attraction was positive. That's what you want in life. You want to be attracted, or you want to be around the attraction, or you want that in which you are doing or about to go do. You want the positive things for it to come forth towards you naturally. You don't want to say, I want to go to school, and then you don't meet no one, or you don't know anyone who's going to school for that particular trade or field, or just in general who's going to school that could either help you or point you in a direction. So you want to be, again, attracted to that, or you want that attraction to naturally present itself to you. When it's negative, and you can't find the people or the resources, then it makes the whole situation even harder. You want to attract solutions, not problems. You want to progress, not digress. So if you have these positive thoughts, you're going to feel good because they're positive. So then your emotions and your actions are going to reflect that in what you're thinking and what you're feeling. So the energy that you give off is going to be positive. This is what you want every day. You don't want to wake up every day negative, or your thought process to be negative, because then it creates negativity, whether it's in the physical or in the mental, or just in your circumference. Successful people have discipline and focused habits and routines that produce success. It's a lifestyle. Success is just not something that you wear, or that it's in a time or it's convenience. It's in the habits and routines that you produce every day that is going to give you the reward and benefit, or the penalty. When your life is not going the way that it is supposed to go, it's because you're not thinking, you're not feeling, you're not doing, or being attracted to that positivity. And you're not going to do or create in a positive, productive fashion because the things are negative. From the moment you wake up, from the time you go to bed, you have to continually to think positive. You have to constantly do in order for it to continue to be positive. It's not just a something that you wear. It's not just convenience where it's like, hey, every day at 8 o'clock, this is what I'm going to do. It has to be positive. You got 24 hours in a day that you have to maintain this. And when things don't go your way, that's out of your control, you still have to have that perspective to continue to drive your performance. Because if things go wrong, that's out of your control, and then the feeling when you said what you were going to do has left, now your performance is going to digress. And you're not going to be able to get to the things that you want to do because your perspective diminished. Now your performance diminished. Now you're not finding solutions, and now it's causing more problems. You're not going to progress. You're going to digress, and eventually you're going to give up. You have to think outside the comfortable paradigm. Meaning it doesn't matter what other people think or say. It's about what you think, the perspective that you have, that you are going to gain, or that the energy and effort that you're going to put in to find a solution or to progress, not be conditionalized to an environment or a moment that's going to digress your performance or efforts. Your strategy has to be, and your execution has to be impeccable. There's no excuse as to why you can't be where you need to be, or why you can't have what you want to have, or go where you want to go. Elevation is infinite. Please like, subscribe. Peace.